everybody. Welcome back to week 6. I cannot believe we've been doing this for 6 weeks. Can you believe it? A couple of very, very quick things. Andy was here again on the weekend, overnight. Actually, it wasn't the weekend, it was just middle of the week. And he wanted to work in his book. So his question was, where do I want to visit? Because remember last time I wanted to go to the Door of No Return. He said he wanted to go back to LA and visit his best friend Isaac, and they're going to play Roblox. And he said this would be his magical sphere house. See the chair on the top? It's very cool. And the sidewalk, and they would play Roblox. There's the two of them in there playing Roblox. Isn't that cute? That's why I say, and I can't say it enough, children, number one, know how to play, do art play better than anyone. They have no qualms at all. He sat down, he goes, oh, I know where I want to go visit. He wasn't like, what should I do? I don't know how to do. You know, he just got to it. And they're so creative, and you can learn from them. And plus, it's something you can do with your kids or grandkids or whatever. So I just wanted to keep you posted on Indy's journal. And then I was looking for a book, some ephemera for what I'm doing today. And I saw this book on the shelf, and it had all these roses. Oops, they're not really glued on good, but they're hard, like button roses. And it says create on it, and I wasn't sure what it was. It's the same journal, actually, that Indy's had with all those paintbrushes. I'm sure it is. Looks like it. Yeah, but this one opens totally differently. Isn't that funny? Anyway, and this has rounded edges. That one doesn't. This was Life Cues, and this was 2018. And my word then was shed. Isn't that cool? So this was like shedding and ridding yourself of anything negative that you're bringing into the new year. Let it go, let it go, let it go, and let it fly away. Love it. And this time I journaled on the other sides of the paper. Wow, my people, like, look at this. I was really into my gesso phase, eh? Very cool. Keep a song in your heart. Do something you're afraid of. And there I am in the Fringe Festival being Sister I forget who in Nonsense 2. I had so much fun. God, that was fun. I was doing an Elvis song, I think. I have an Elvis wig. If you've ever seen Nonsense 2, that was me. But anyway, the book is gorgeous. And if for nothing else, it's so fun to go back. Look at this one. If there is a book that you want to read, but it hasn't been written yet, you must be the one to write it. That's a quote by Toni Morrison. So this page is be the author of your own story, and I made a book. And this says inspire. And I was inspired by the voice of 11-year-old Naomi Wadier. Now that was, I believe, there was a shooting in a school, and she got up to speak, and she was unreal. Like, this is crazy. Look. It's so fun, and it helps me open up my juices. Look at honor the crone within you. And the silver is for all the gray hair and silver. Wow. Wow. So we're going to keep going. Look at this one. So this was a slave woman and the journey. See, through slavery. And it says, life events are not stop signs. They are stepping stones along your journey. Wow. So yeah, it's so fun because I have left all of this for my family to go through and to see. Evan did a painting like of Africa. I think this was still Where Do I Want to Visit? See? Done it twice now. I better get my budding gear and get going, Hayes. So I think this is the third one I have found, isn't it? Yay. Okay, so let's get started. Today I'm going to work this orientation. We used to call this in elementary schools hamburger hot dog because it's longer. So we would tell the kids to hold their pages hamburger or hot dog. So we're holding it hamburger this way where it's wider on the width. So our question for today is, do you listen to music? Did you grow up listening to music? As usual, I'm going to work as I talk. Now, we were a very, very musical family. My mother particularly played music our entire lives. Every kind of music, from opera to Broadway, you name it, to the popular tunes. As a matter of fact, this looks like baby poop, doesn't it? My sisters and I used to sing the Supremes. As a matter of fact, when I hear the Supremes singing, I only know the background because my older sister got to be Diana Ross. So I was like Mary Wilson. But anyway, and when her friends would come over, because there were 7 kids, when my mom's friends would come visit at night, they would wake us up and we would come perform for them. I used to I had a child's season pass to the Edmonton Opera, and I would go on Saturdays when parents would take me. I'd go by myself. I loved it. So to say we were a musical fan, we're not a musical, we just were. Okay, what I'm doing here, I used to have a container, and I know it's in here somewhere. It's the coolest box, and it's full of prompts on how to do backgrounds for art journaling, and I couldn't remember where I put it. I wanted to put some masking tape down before I start doing this. So yeah, we sung all the time. And if you talk to my kids, my 3 kids, they sung all the time, to a fault. They would come home from school, and their crazy mother, I don't know who she is, would have the family room all decorated in Christmas lights, and there were costumes out, and we would learn and perform with costumes, the entire musical of Cats. For Curtis, he's my oldest, his grad present was to go see Phantom of the Opera. And we went to Calgary, another city. That's what he wanted. And my other 2, Jessie and Deanne, I remember when Miss Saigon came to town, I took them. And I swear to God, we were sitting like on the main floor, because of course it has to be main floor, 5th row center to me. When they heard the first bar of the orchestra warming up, they were like 2-year-olds. I've never seen such excitement. And then I realized, oh my God, I have given them a true gift of the love of music. And to this day, it's the same thing. Jesse comes over here, and before he leaves, he's like, let's go sing. And we go upstairs and karaoke. And little Indy, his voice is remarkable. It's so beautiful and so good. And he's got that performing quality like his dad. I did community theater in Edmonton, and they were all musicals, and Deanne did some too. And I had a few leading roles, and like I showed you that picture in Nonsense, that was the Fringe Festival in Edmonton. So, I mean, it's just a constant with our family, and anybody that joins our family knows, yeah, gotta join in, because that's what we do. We sing. Okay, so you saw that I just dabbled paint all over the place. No rhyme, no reason. Don't really like the poop, but whatever. But I'm going to use this like a credit card to scrape all over this. So I've placed tape just wherever, just so that the paint doesn't, it's like a whatever happens. It's fun. So we're just going to start playing with our paint. You see? Whoa! Now that is a beauteous. And I think something bumpy from the other side is coming through. I don't want to mess up. Some of these are beautiful. Like, look at this. Whoa, baby. Let's add some more yellow. And I decided to just add a little bit of white to this. And I'm using this, I don't know what they call these brushes. I got them at Dick's or Blick's in the States. We were in LA one year and I got this one in California. And then I found another one, I'll show you when I can. And it looks like this. And they're both made by the same people. They're really, really, really good for putting on gel medium. They're really this one is so flexible. But I thought it's a different kind of a scraper, so why not play? I'm not going to do anything else. I might later, but not right now. Just trying to use up everything. And then when this dries, I will come back. I will have my apron on, and I will pull the tape up. Okay, kids, I am back. I want to show you. I don't know if you saw me doing, let me just grab it here. Whoa. I just recently posted these boho grunge fabric bowls I made, and there's nothing in here, no mold or anything. It's just the fabric. So fun. And the lady, I think her name was Crafty Witch, suggested picking up paint applicators that have a tip this fine. Look at, looks like a needle, hypodermic needle tips. And they come like this. I got 4 of them, and each one has one of those little tips in it. And she had stated that she had to put water in her paint first. So I tested it out. I'm pretty sure this is a dollar store paint, Deco Art, Crafter's Black. And you can tell how loosey-juicy it is if it's going to work or not. So I just want to wipe the tip of it off a little bit. There. And I'll show you on this, because this one is mine. So say I just want to do some dots on here. It's incredible, you guys. Look at that. So I'm going to use those pens on my, on here. So I already tried a swirl and it worked pretty good. I think it's a good idea to always wipe the tip when you're done. Here's paper towel or napkin. Boom. And then, can you guys see? I'm just going to do some of those swirls. Steady hand. Boom. Oh, I love it. I am so glad I watched that girl's video, if not for anything else but this, because this is incredible. And imagine putting white paint in and getting white dots and white swirls, and you know, when you're doodling and you can never count on a white pen. This is incredible. So I got them at Amazon and they were not very pricey at all. It just ups your doodle game by a million. So we're going to use this thingy here, this little blade, to help us take off the tape. Just give it a little, oh, maybe it won't need any help. I don't know. So we'll peel off the tape, see what's underneath. Right there. And these are gold lame flakes. They were just sitting on my shelf. It says Crafter Square Foil Flakes. And so I thought, why not add them to the background just for fun? They were literally just up here with the paints. So, okay, let's find some more tape. Okay, I got as much off that I could get off. And I don't want to pick at it anymore because it's just going to make a big mess of my crazy. It looks like a rainbow when you turn it this way. It looks like one of those rainbow forests in Maui. Crazy. So now, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to do some collaging. So I've got, I don't know, I'm sure you guys do the same thing. I've got all kinds of music. I've got all kinds of math books, old atlases with maps in them, because you never know what you will need it for. And this is perfect. There. And where will we put the other one? Somewhere down here. And I'm going to write in these little, okay. So let's get this glued down. So I'm pretty much done with this page, but I wrote what I wanted to say, my journaling, I guess, very short. Music is the only medicine the heart and soul need. And it's so true. Sometimes you can be so sad, but you can't let your feeling out. And then you put on a song that touches your soul. And, you know, it just releases what needs to come out. So I'm going to use this stamp. It's a crackle. It's supposed to look like you've crackled something. So I'm just going to try it right over here where the music is. See what it looks like. Oh, cool. It really looks like crackly crack. I love that. So I just wanted to use that a little bit over the words. I love that. It works really good. Oh, I love it. I haven't used this stamp yet. I've had it forever. And another reason, number 1,000,000, why art journaling is so good if you've gone ahead and bought all this stuff and never use it. Oh, I love this. Really cool. Yeah, baby. Excellent. That looks super good. Now, let's see. What else can we do to this puppy? I'm feeling like maybe we should maybe put a little bit of Mod Podge on this. Has enough white paint. Yeah, let's put some Mod Podge on this. I don't know why I feel it needs, or gel medium, I guess. I don't know why I think it needs it, because it doesn't, but it just will look more finished to me. And these brushes, I love these big ones. I got this at Temu. It came with a bigger one. Here's the bigger one. and really reasonable. Like, so, I hate to say cheap because not everything from Temu is cheap. So, there. Loving this. Week 6, kids, and we're done. What? Love that crackle. I can't even. There. That's all I wanted to do. I don't know why. I felt it needed a finishing of that. So I'm just going to let this dry and we'll just go over it in a second. So here's my finished page, and I sure hope you guys like it. There's music here. You saw my wacky creation of my background page. There's so many ways you can do background pages. They're so fun. But anyway, you can see close up how that crackle stamp, isn't that amazing? It's beautiful. So music is the only medicine the heart and soul need. And one thing I find with art journaling, doesn't matter where you put your words. It could be music is the only, you know what I mean? It's readable for those who want to read it and get it. And then I put my sign, do you like music? So that is it. And I love how where this was torn, right now it looks like I laid tape down and wrote on it. But I didn't. That's just my book. Very fun, fun, fun. I love this page. I hope you guys like music. And if you don't play music in your home, try to once in a while. It's really, really good for you. Just listen to something that you really like. Classical, jazz, musical theater, whatever. And you'll find that music is the only medicine the heart and soul need. I wasn't sure if it was needs or needs, so I didn't put the S on until I was sure. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye.